Check it. Checkity check.
Check.
What?
Let me get that paper one more time, because you guys got that.
Checkity check. Motherfucking check. Bitches, what up? Check it out.
Cheers. Oh, cheers, boo. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everyone. God bless.
Can't cheers with water. It's bad luck.
Yeah, Lawrence is a little bitch.
I mean,
No.
listen,
Cheers anyway.
How many kombuchas you've had today?
two.
I
Wired
can't
up.
drink a full one.
I tried to get Kelly a drink. The shit is fucking great.
I found like a pink lemonade one I liked,
Ooh.
See? Yeah.
but that was it.
We're good, right?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, guys. Sub Podcast episode number 17. I am Chris Cheney. To my front, we have...
Lawrence DeLoach.
To my diagonal, we have...
Becky Rodriguez.
And to my left, we have a very special guest, Kelly Maxwell, everybody.
Hi, y'all.
This is where the clapping...
Thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime,
Yay.
Kelly. I'm a big fan of Kelly. Kelly has an awesome sneaker collection. She's also very super fashionable. So he figured, why not get Kelly on the podcast and shit to talk about a lot of different subject matters.
I met Kelly at the stand going away party Monday, and she rolled up in a fucking fresh babe tee.
Fresh baked.
And I was like, oh shit. And then Petey gave the cosign, which he didn't need to. It was
PD co-signs me for everyone, and it just makes my life better.
Yeah, but he didn't need to. When I saw the babe tee, I was like, yo, that's so she bought that like last week. When did you buy that?
I bought it last in the fall.
Okay. See, it's still crispy from the fall. Come on, guys.
Full
I
big. I
rotate
like it.
them. I don't wear them that.
You gotta rotate. So,
Where do you want to start? I mean, the last like 3 or 4 episodes, we've just been starting on Kanye rants and shit.
I mean, we got to touch on it. I mean,
hard not
luckily, there's nothing that he's done that's been crazy in the past like week where we don't have to like try to defend him or anything.
Nah, it's been this Kanye albums came out. He's good. No
Yep.
crazy Twitter shit.
No.
Even though he did post the nude models wearing the 500s. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah,
saw
the
that.
supermoons.
Yeah, supermoons. They were like the Kim Kardashian lookalikes.
Yeah,
and the Claremont twins were in there.
Yeah. He had a couple. I forgot. He had like a couple porn stars in there, naked, and then 50 Cent took it to Instagram and posted the pictures.
Yeah, and then he got booted off.
I think last episode we reviewed Kanye's album.
We touched it for a second.
Touched it.
Now, Kelly, did you listen to Kitsy Ghost?
I did. I've listened
Becky,
to it.
did you listen to
multiple
it?
times.
Yeah.
You did. Okay. So, Lawrence, why don't we start with you? How do you feel about the album?
I like it. I like it, man. It showcases Kid Cudi's skills, hooks and emo like type of songs and shit. And I feel like the production was way better on Kitsy Ghost versus Ye's album.
Really? Okay.
Just the production wise.
Wow. Becky, what do you think?
Oh, man. Too much pressure. No opinion.
Okay. Kelly, what do you think?
I like both. I think the general opinion is that everyone likes Kitsy Ghost way more.
Really?
That's what I'm like.
That's what you're
asking
hearing.
people, and that's what I'm hearing. But I like Ye just a little bit more because of the topics and just. I was really excited for it. And of course, when Kid Cudi came out with an album again, I was like, oh my God, yes, I'm going to love this regardless. But I just like Ye. I thought it was super brave and I liked how he handled it. A lot of people think he's asking for attention. I think it's just like him being so real. And I'm always excited to see the next phase of Kanye because we've all been following him since like College Dropout or even before that.
Yeah,
And you
before
see
that.
like this huge evolution. Like you can match where he is in his life to his music. And I love that. And I feel like that was like the perfect. I wish it was longer.
I think that's
know.
Yeah,
everyone's-
everyone wishes they were longer. I mean, I like it. I don't really fucking think it. It's kind of how we were talking about with Ye. Like, yeah, it's a good album, but it's definitely not Cudi's best work.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not any of their best work, but it's a Snapchat of where everyone is at in 2018.
Ooh, a Snapchat.
Yeah, I've been using good words. I've used big words every now and again, or words with different meanings and shit. I'm pretty
Yes,
good at that.
because Snapchat is a big word. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's a fucking. Yeah.
It's like 8 letters.
Ooh. Putting this college degree to work.
Yeah.
So Kelly, I want to for the listeners out there, I want to, like I said, we talked about you're very fashionable. What got you into fashion? How'd you, were you always into sneakers? Were you talk to us a little bit about that?
I was always into sneakers. I think there was like one point in my life where I was like, I was always into them, but I couldn't like get them and like acquire them like I wanted to. But I had an older brother and he was like fresh. Like he would always have like starter jackets back in the day and like all the Tommy Hilfiger. And I literally asked,
90s swag.
like crazy 90s swag, like him and my sister, they're like 10 years older than me.
Okay.
So I literally asked their mom now, I'm like, I need to come to your basement and go through the boxes of their clothes and like sell that shit and make my money or like wear it. But they were very into like streetwear, but like mixing it with like current whatever styles. And I played basketball, but like not like for a long time, but like I was like the kid that wasn't that good, but always had good sneakers.
Oh yeah, that was me.
You know that kid.
That was me.
That was like my thing. I'm like, I don't care if I get a birthday present. I just want like sneakers. And it sounds weird, but the reason I got into them was because I have big feet. And like I'm not.
Oh, and you can wear the men's sizes.
Exactly. And now I'm so happy about that because my men's sneakers are way better quality.
Yes, they are.
They're made with completely different materials. And I'd rather wear sneakers. Like it's always the joke. Like my friends are getting married. I'm like, I don't wear sneakers. Like I don't want to wear like heels and like all that uncomfortable shit. I want to be able to be comfortable and actually love sneakers that I wear, you know?
You know, we talked about this one time. Remember we were talking about wedding attire? My friend Corey Ryan Forrester, do you know him? He's one of the well-read guys. He's on tour right now. He just got married.
Okay.
But all his wedding photos, he's wearing Jordan 4s with a suit on.
Dude,
I know what
swag.
sneakers I'm wearing to my wedding.
What are you wearing?
I'm gonna not say the Jordan ones that are like the blue and black. The Royals.
The Royals.
The satin Royals.
Satin Royals. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. You say like men's sizing better or men's materials better. What are your thoughts on how Jordan Brand and Nike do women's only releases? Like, do you like the color? Because it's always like pastel-ish
It's all
color,
pink and pastels.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that in the last year they're like waking up and like it's super obvious that they're trying to like they're still making pastel colors, which is kind of annoying, but they're trying to appeal and show like, hey, like we actually know that you guys are a huge market. We're a huge market. Like there's a lot of girls like me that are only buying men's sneakers, or they won't even buy the women's releases. They'll buy kids releases just to have like the men's look or whatever. I don't personally wear a ton of like that kind of thing, like even if they have it in my size, like the pastel stuff, but some of it's cute, like that bright pink and black Jordan 1.
Okay.
Jordan 1's my favorite sneaker of all time. So like I want it in every color. It doesn't matter.
Same.
Like it depends on the release, but I'm not going to like jump at it. I almost do the opposite. Like if
Gotcha.
I see the pastel, like girly, totally like not streetwear-ish style of a sneaker, I'm like, that doesn't appeal to me. I want to be like the boys.
No, I totally agree with you. I hear that complaint from a lot of women who feel like, listen, I understand, you want to make women's sneakers, but give us, like, don't just be like, all right, here you go, here's a pink, enjoy it. Like, it can be very frustrating. Like I just saw there was like women's Jordan 3s that came out, and they were like this beige and pinkish.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
And it's like,
I saw them and was like, I want those.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's now they're making quote unquote girly colors, which I don't think should even exist, because I love when guys wear like a bright pink or a purple, like if it works, whatever. But like the CDG Air Max, they're 3 colorways, but the main color is pink in all of them, and girls and guys want them equally.
Which is so funny. My boys make fun of me. I haven't worn them out yet, but my boys are like,
Which one did you get?
black and pink.
I wanted that one.
So yeah,
those are fire.
Those are super. But it's like you said, it's a pink colorway, and even you can look at the satin shattered backboard, something like that. Which
I wanted those so bad. I could not find them anywhere.
Which is a women's model, but guys are going crazy for women's
The satin
12.
is so flames, dude.
Yeah.
What they should do is just make one sneaker. Like they should just make one sneaker and enough sizes for women's and men's, and just they'll still get the profit off of that. I think it will go up.
So this conversation is an interesting segue to something that I read from Business Insider. Apparently they did a poll.
Ooh, you read Business Insider?
Okay.
Who the fuck are you?
Look, it was by way from.
You're an adult.
It was by way through a couple avenues, right? I ended up on Business Insider though, but
you tried
apparently
to sneak it in, like he was like, yeah, I just read Business Insider, so then like, dude, that's a huge accomplishment in this world.
You were so garbage.
So tell us.
No, but apparently women are choosing sneakers over high heels now.
Hell yeah.
And it's great that we have a female guest here. And Becky, I've never seen you in high heels.
I used to only wear heels.
Really?
Yeah. Only in the last couple years did I start wearing sneakers, and they are so much better.
Kelly, what's your heel game like?
I have like 10 pair of like maybe altogether like winter and summer heels, because you know it's like you can't wear like certain shit in the summer, but I don't touch them. Like I have this thing above my closet that's like this like door, and that's like where all my heels and like dressy clothes are, because it's like I call it like my funeral clothes. Like I don't wear that shit, you know, and I'll go to like I'll sell it back if I wear it a couple of times. I'll be like, I don't want this, and then I'll regret it because like somebody will die or get married.
Oh, you do the Clark Kent
shit,
Wanted
I need that
days.
again.
You go to one funeral and then you got to flip the kicks. I got you.
Dude, I believe in sneakers all the time. I don't think it should be like a big deal. There's like enough nice sneakers that you could wear.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Even to like the most formal of events.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I saw this girl. This is random, but this girl, Carly, you know Carly Hustle?
Yeah.
She went to some like gala and she wore she's married, like she's super feminine, but she wore this like men's suit. It was tailored to her, and she had like these Stan Smiths on that were not just like the green and white or like whatever, like the basic ones. Super fresh, super awesome, and she looked sexy. Like she looked like good. And I think you can do it. I think it's so doable.
Totally.
The
Look at
advantage.
look at Virgil at the Met Gala 2 years in a row. He's wore Jordan 1s.
Yep.
With you know, and the Met Gala is a suit, tie. You know, you're wearing your best.
Yeah.
Total black tie. Yeah.
Total black tie affair, and he's out there wearing a pair of Nikes to the Met Gala.
Yeah, which is hard.
So I think sneakers are definitely you can formal them up. I don't want to wear shoes either. You know, it's always
Right.
been a thing. I don't know.
You know what? I don't know. I've always kind of believed that you can wear sneakers to like formal shit. I remember wearing Air Forces to like some school dance in middle school, and my mom got mad because she saw photos, and I stole them from my room. I put them in my bag and I took them. She's like, I told you to wear nice shit. But you know what it was? When Gawker and Hulk Hogan had that little feud or whatever, and then Hogan wore the black bandana. I was like, oh, it's good forever now. You can wear your outfit just
With the
tailored
bandana?
to whatever situation you're in. Like
Totally.
he wore all black with the bandana to court.
Yeah,
That's hard.
It's the Hulkster though.
That's so hard.
See,
That's one place you don't wear a bandana as a white man. But he went in there going like, yo, this is my shit.
White
I'm going
dudes
to
can
defend
wear-
myself.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
You wear bandanas wherever they go and not have a problem, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hello. Exhibit A.
Yeah, no problems.
Wait, what is that? You got a bandana in?
Yeah, my hair.
Oh, nice.
That's mad funny.
Anywhere. Let's talk about bullshit garbage Supreme drop today. Man.
Yeah.
Oh God, I gotta look. I didn't even look.
Did you guys see the cactus thing?
No, what cactus thing?
Hang on, I'll find it.
Lawrence is our head Supreme correspondent.
It's,
shit.
Wait, you know what? You're gonna have to defend those like flame decal Nikes.
It's about the Airstreak Spectrum Plus.
Yeah, man.
Straight up garbage, dude. I can't listen, man. I can't defend the last few Supreme Nike drops, like sneakers, have been garbage. I got the Supreme what is it, up tempos or whatever.
Yep.
This guy, but I'm
You
like,
do? What color?
Gold.
Oh, you got
That's
the
the best
gold
one.
ones.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like listen, I'll say this. Their last few drops have been like straight up garbage.
Yeah.
The last one I really like that I have is like the Air Max 98. I have the snakeskin joints, which I
You
will
do?
say- yeah, which
like
I will
the grayish,
with the-
whitish.
yeah.
Like yeah.
which I will say are that's the last collab that I was like, oh, this is
Oh,
I agree.
nice. I can
Actually,
Becky just showed me the cactus thing.
It's a
Okay.
little cactus shoe
okay.
charm.
I would go
you know
to
what?
brunch, get drunk, and then go try and find that.
You
That's
know
what
what's
I would
fucked
do.
up? I did see this and I thought it was weed.
Yeah.
It's a little living cactus.
That's crazy.
Cool.
I bought 3 of them.
You did?
Well, they're not. I just bought the knockoff, like unlabeled kind. But I think we could put sub podcasts on 3 of them and try it out.
Facts,
I think
actually,
that-
facts.
That has
I was
to
about to be
happen.
like, yo, Becky bought Supreme?
That's mad funny. You just made me feel so much better because I bought the Hanes Supreme socks.
Oh, no, all the Hanes shit that Supreme does is fire.
You think it is?
You think
Because I
it's
love it.
Yeah, that's the best shit they've ever done.
I love it.
It's a staple.
Yeah, the undershirt is the most fire thing I've ever seen them do.
I love it. Like, I thought I was so corny for like wanting all this stuff. And
Nah,
then I
'cause
was
that's like-
I'm getting the socks because I love like wearing them and showing the thing at the top. Like,
It's one of the
wearing them
smartest
high.
things they've ever done. Just to be able to like have like a hoodie over that, and then you get the little Supreme tag hanging out on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yo, that's.
But that's why I like Supreme, because I don't go crazy for it. I like it and I'll buy it, but I like the minimalism of it. Like the subtlety. Like
Okay.
that's why I like the undershirts.
So you wouldn't pop up with a skull, like the green all
Oh, the
over.
3-6 Mafia shit?
Yeah, it's-
Oh, no, I want that. I want the Vans.
You want to? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I tried to get them in Atlanta, but they didn't have my size.
I'm big on like I like you said, the subtlety of certain items that they
Yeah.
have. Certain items I'm like, I'm not gonna wear a jacket with Dr. Martin Luther King's face all over
Okay.
it. Or like,
Thank you for saying
that type of stuff, I'm like, all right, I get it. But then the sad thing is it sells out immediately, and people won't. But I mean, it all sells out. But like, there's certain items that Supreme comes out with, and you're just like why are you doing this?
You're reaching.
They're reaching. There you go.
They've been
I
reaching for like a year now.
It's true. It's so true. And it's because social media and what's hot. Nike did it too. Nike did it. Like they had that whole the Force is female, which I love.
Oh yeah, Force is female.
But like that is not coincidental. I mean, it's not. It's because of the Me Too movement and everything. Like feminism is like coming to the forefront again, and they're like, oh, this is hot, and everybody's talking about it, so let's make a line. It's the same thing, you know.
I mean,
It's not the reason to do it.
I think with any designer or any brand, I mean, you're gonna have certain things that are just straight up bricks. Like, and you know, like straight up, you're like, all right, what the fuck were they thinking? But I think this whole Supreme season is like a joke. It's like, all right, the only thing that really was exciting was the Supreme luggage.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm trying to think
well, that wasn't even that exciting. It was just more like
a reset. You can double your money.
yeah,
And,
just
and a click.
they just gotta start making bigger items all red. That's it. Just figure out what the big ass thing you can make red, and just put sup on it.
Yeah, so like the Air
agree.
Spectrums are black, green.
All right, wait, Lawrence. Here, let me pose you a question.
Talk to me.
Okay, so now you know my opinion on Supreme. I'm not a big fan. But as a consumer who's looking to buy but is disappointed constantly for the past like year, what do you think they have to do in order to improve? Like what area do you think they should go down to kind of like re-stabilize themselves?
Just make this shit more wearable, man. Like a lot of this, like when you look at the last two North Face collabs that they did, like the snakeskin Coach's jacket, all that shit is like you can't wear that on a consistent basis. Even the metallic North Face jacket, like that stuff is like. It's like you're reaching like a NBA jersey with teams plastered on it. It's like, all right, you're paying homage to the early 2000s, but some of this shit is just garbage, bro.
Yeah.
You can't defend it. You can't. That's why a lot of people, when the stuff comes out, like years ago, I mean, reselling, you could resell it for a profit. Now you look at stuff on, say you look on eBay or Stock or X or whatever, and it's like you're pretty much selling it for what you pay for it. And my friend just bought the black jersey, basketball jersey.
Oh, okay.
With all the patches.
With all the patches from StockX for $196. And I think
Oh, wow.
the jersey, like, so that's below, I think that's below retail.
That's crazy.
The jersey was like, I think 2 and some change.
They should like consider that and like really. I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
Keep going, but yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, Supreme's not going to give a shit, because it's like, at the end of the day, their stuff is going to sell. Like, it's still going to sell. It's just on the secondary market. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, this shit is, these are bricks. These are not moving.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So,
But that's the market that they should, I think, worry about, because that's like who really wears it.
of course. So
It's not the people selling it, and it's like it's so oversaturated. It's like in your face, flashy. They need to get back to. I think they need to get back to like things that have like a hidden meaning.
Of course.
That's the cool stuff where you're like, oh, this is why they did this, because of this song or this whatever, this inspiration. When you have like a billion patches all over it, it's like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, and then what am I gonna wear it to?
What are you gonna wear it to? And you get stuck. Even like a lot of the things that people have been like going crazy for the last like year or so has been like their accessories from like their baseball catcher's mask.
All the accessories has been the thing. No one's really cared about the clothing that much.
Yeah.
It's like the brick, the pinball machine, the sled. What other fucking dumb thing they come out with?
The tent.
The tent. Who
They have the trays. Like
Yeah,
it's like household items.
Yeah, no, the tray. The tray was always crazy, but like some of the shit's like it doesn't even make sense. Like who the fuck wants a pinball machine?
Rich people, bro. Like with people with money that don't give a fuck about like life. Like did you? All right, I'll say this. There was a video. Chief Keef. I just saw, shout out to Chief Keef who's going through hell right now.
Yeah.
Also shout out to Tekashi.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Okay.
Later, but
We gotta talk about that.
But like I just saw a video of Chief Keef and he was just like, you know, he had like this arcade in his crib, like he's just an arcade of games, and that's the type of market that the hardcore of hardcore Supreme guys who have money to blow, and then rappers.
And like David Beckham's son.
There you go. Yeah.
I got so mad when I saw him in the Louis collab. Like they seeded it to him. I was really fucking mad about that.
Yeah.
But wait, before we move on from Supreme, I wanted to know if you guys saw that there was like some fake Supreme president that was like at this weird event in China.
Dude, the black dude, right?
It was a black dude.
Which was the funniest shit ever.
That's so
and it was like they were just
funny.
They were just showing him love, and I was like, that's fucking weird, bro.
There was this weird event in China where I don't know what the fuck it was for. I just saw videos on Instagram, but it seemed like it was some sort of red carpet-ish event, right, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you even call it?
I don't even know. It was like a Chinese consulate.
Yeah, it was like they made like a big deal. They made an event out of like this business deal that they were gonna make, I guess, for Supreme and some Chinese brand or whatever.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was funny.
And he posed as the president.
Yeah.
And then what?
It was so weird because, like, I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened. Nothing really happened, but it was like the whole thing was just for like a group of people to watch them exchange binders. Like, I've never been to China. I don't know. I've never made a Chinese exchange.
Yeah.
I've never had like a transaction with a Chinese businessman. But that seems like mad extra shit to go through just to.
Yeah.
And it was. I'm so confused.
Yeah, me too. I watched it and I was just like, I can only watch like less than a minute of it, dog. I was like,
Yo, the black guy. It was the funniest part.
Black dude was he was the star of the show, man.
Yeah. They just picked. They're like, oh, he has to be a black guy. They didn't do any research and just.
Nope.
No James Jabbia looking dude.
Nope.
Not even a white dude.
Nope.
Not even like a foreign looking dude. No, just a black guy.
Yep, dude. All right. Damn, Chris, that was a good laugh, bro. Let's move into.
Well, no. Let's talk about the Chief Keef and Tekashi shit then.
All right, Kelly.
Yo, I cannot. Like, everything is so messy. I want Tekashi to go away forever, even though I do
No way. How dare you?
I listen to him at the gym when I go to the gym, which is like never. But like, I like his music for that. But this whole thing, like, I was listening to The Breakfast Club, so I don't want to like rehash exactly what they said, but I literally agree with everything they were saying. Like, you're trying to like make somebody feel bad by spending money on their girl.
Oh, because Charlamagne gave her Donkey of the Day.
He did give her a Donkey of the Day. And it was so deserved because it's like, first of all, there's a child involved. I don't like shit like that. Like, it's ridiculous and whatever. We got to talk about it. But it's like, you're going to go to the Gucci store with Tekashi 6ix9ine and he's going to buy you one thing.
Yeah, where was the child? The child should have been in there.
Yeah,
Tekashi is hiding a child.
Kid back in old block.
I've been saying that for so long now.
Yeah.
You are hiding a child. I've been just trying to squeeze it into every conversation.
Push it to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to really put. You are hiding a child.
What's up with people trying to hide their kids?
I don't know, but I mean, yeah, everyone in the media was kind of clowning Tekashi, but I think that's everyone's go-to stance. I thought it was G as fuck.
I think he's obviously he's being coached by one of the best trolls ever. 50 Cent.
Yes.
And 50, and he's doing what 50 would have done if there was social media.
Yeah.
Back when, 2002 or 2000, whenever 50 was coming up, if the social media was that big, I think what Tekashi from him going to Chicago and going to O Block and chilling in Chief Keef's hood, I'm going to stand by my stance to say that the feds are protecting this kid.
Exactly.
There's no doubt about it that he is I'm not going to say a plant, but the stunts that he's pulling, and he has it from the Houston shit with Jay Prince and all those guys to to the Chicago shit. And also I'm gonna say this, I think that he's like 5 years too late to be beefing with Chief Keef, if you understand what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, he's mad late on that.
Chief Keef, all Chief Keef's peoples are either in jail or they're dead.
Right.
And Keef has made his money. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it also could be argued that Push hit Drake a little too late, but that came the most relevant beef.
I feel like
no.
I think that's a completely different story because it's like Drake is hot and Push, like, I loved that diss. I thought it was amazing, and I think we should talk about that whole thing and how it's going to affect his sneaker deal. But like it's completely different. Like Chief Keef, nobody has spoken about Chief Keef.
That's what I'm saying. It's Chief Keef.
Well, I was kind of referring more to the Quentin Miller jab.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
But with the Chief Keef shit, bro, it's like it's just like I said, Tekashi is just doing this, and it's like Chief Keef is not even. I don't even think like Chief Keef. Like I said, all from from Fredo, rest in peace. All those dudes that would have popped off for him are in jail, bro. Like all those dudes or dead. Yeah, they're so it's like I feel like what Tekashi's doing is like, all right, bro, like from getting his baby moms, like it's just like what 50 did with Rick Ross' baby moms.
Of
like
course.
Yeah.
It's all like 50 is coaching this kid to be a and I think it's also Tekashi's nature, who he is.
It's amazing.
But it's funny to see this, man.
I love 50 Cent and Tekashi.
And
I love 50 Cent.
Yeah, 50's
Get the strap.
Get the strap. He made merch.
Get the strap.
I almost bought one. I was like looking to try and find where I could get one.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What the fuck is up with Lex? What's she doing?
She wants a toy really badly.
So she whines like that?
She's an epic bitch.
That's super funny. Yeah, man. I don't know. Fuck. Where were we?
We were just talking about like how Chief Keef, I mean, isn't like I said, I mean, Chief came to New York, got shot at.
Yeah.
And people were like, well, how's Tekashi gonna get out of Chicago? He's got police protection, man. There's no doubt about it.
Exactly. Like it's not the same as it used to be. It's a whole marketing ploy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just to get you hotter. You're gonna shoot a video in Brooklyn, even though you're from Brooklyn, and you have all these cops show up and blah, blah. It's always a scene. It's always just to get clicks. It's clickbait.
Of course it is.
That's exactly what it is. There's no real hip hop behind it. And like I listened to Tekashi, sorry, but I not like I listen to other people, you know what I mean? And it makes me not take him seriously. I'm like, okay, another stunt.
Oh yeah, none of them. He shouldn't be taken seriously at all by anybody. He's pure entertainment value, and it's amazing.
He's entertainment value, but the guys that he runs with, all those Treyway dudes and all those, those dudes are legit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but him, Tekashi himself, is just like a character.
He's like a cartoon.
He's a cartoon character.
Yeah.
And
he looks like a cartoon.
He totally does. Look at the last few people from Brooklyn that achieved some mainstream success. Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
Like those kids were legit. Like the people that they ran with were killers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Bobby wasn't in as many beefs as Tekashi. Young MA, she had her little, but she was never like beefing with people. But
right.
Tekashi's on another level.
We were supposed to, all right, at work, we were talking to him about doing a bag with him. And then it's weird because like there is a blood that works with us. Okay. And he's like trying to be super careful about how to
wait, you said super bareful.
Yeah, super bareful. No, you're right. Super bareful.
That's so
I apologize, everybody. Super bareful.
Okay.
That was Butte.
About how to approach the situation, and it's gotten to the point where he's kind of like, yeah, I don't even know if we should
work with this kid.
Yeah. But it's also weird because we just did this Crenshaw bag, and we made it blue for the team, whatever, and it's like we were trying to figure out like how to. I don't know. I don't want to get into this because this is like super like weird work shit. But like we're trying to like work with people like Tekashi, but also not have any of those gang affiliations.
Right. Of course.
Yeah, and yeah, you got to be super careful. Which I'm sure is like that for everybody trying to work with him. Like no venue is booking him, right?
That
like
happened
no one
to
really
Young
wants.
M.A. too.
Yeah, like no one wants to really work with him other than 50 because, and also 50 likes Young M.A. too.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50 like 50, listen,
Everybody, stay away from 50.
Listen, 50,
I will always
love 50.
support everything that he does.
50 fucked with Chief Keef, but Chief Keef fucked his money up because Chief Keef was he did a song with 50 and Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah,
And sober. I can't, sober.
I hate being sober. Yeah.
And they were supposed to shoot a video, and Chief Keef was just like, he was so immature and stupid that 50 was getting upset because you're fucking up the money.
yeah.
Right.
So if you make money, 50's gonna love you.
50 also liked Troy Ave too.
Yeah, 50.
Really?
50 always fucks with people that got problems.
I think
I
50.
think he's just sorry.
No,
I
go
just
ahead.
think he sees dollar signs and he's like, oh, you're gonna be hot. You're gonna be hot on social media. You're young and everyone likes you. Then I'm jumping on that. And he's all business minded.
They all
Yeah.
do
And
it.
I literally, and they'll fall for it because Young M.A. I actually love Young M.A. I think she's super talented.
Ooh.
But but yeah, she. I remember her first couple written interviews that I would read about her. She always mentioned 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Before they were working together, she was like, he was my hero growing
There you go.
up. And now I've met him and that's the biggest deal to me and whatever. So, he has an eye for people that will work for him and hustle for him. But I don't blame him if somebody's fucking it up and they want to act stupid and do, a lot of drugs and kind of get messy. He's going to be like, all right, bye.
They all do it. Kanye's done it. Where he, Chief Keef, that sound that Young Chop had, and Kanye heard it, and then he was like, "Let's do the remix." And Drake does it. He did it with Migos, and it's a thing. When you're young, if they feel like they can work with you, then they're gonna they're gonna attach themselves to you somehow, some way.
Right.
Word, that makes sense. This is a good time to break off the music stuff because so last week, Kelly,
Yes.
Lawrence and I were having a debate about the top 5 brands that we're having at the moment. But now that I think that you're here and an expert in what I'm assuming that you've paid attention to some women's brands, right?
Of course.
Okay. Because I'm ignorant to this topic because I'm always forgetting 1 or 2 brands that I know should be in there. Now, if we were going to rank the top 5 women's brands, which is also kind of a weird thing because there shouldn't be women's brands in streetwear. There's so much unisexual
Thank you.
lateral ability.
Thank you.
But there are still women's only brands. Some
Yeah.
of them, Married to the Mob, have been trying to make men's clothes here and there for a while.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, so Leah's always hated the idea that there's female brands, but I think it's still a worthy top 5 to try to figure out. The ones that come to my mind, I don't know. These are in no specific order, but Dime Piece. I'm already forgetting.
That's Ashanti's sisters. No, that's Dimes Only.
Yeah, that's Dimes Only. Married to the Mob is great.
Of course.
Hell's Bells is great. And then this is where I don't know if I know there's more, but I can't think of any.
I hate to say it, but I really don't know either.
Really?
I wear a lot of men's clothing, a lot. And a lot of my women's clothing that I have is just generic whatever. But I do wear a lot of unisex stuff. Sorry if that disappoints, but I'm a big fan of Married to the Mob. I could still buy their when they drop a new collection, I buy something. But that's really it.
You got anything on this?
Honestly, I always just see that I feel like women purchase men's streetwear, when say Off-White or say Bape or whatever, Supreme women just wear the men's. That's why men's smalls go fast or
Right.
men's.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
And kids stuff goes fast too.
Yeah.
Even though there's I know there's hypebeast parents that lace up their kid, but it's ridiculous how quickly kid stuff goes.
So fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, once again, these brands that you just named to me, a lot of them are super foreign to me because, obviously because they're women's brands, I never really focused in, but
Sometimes they're a little, I was saying with the sneakers before, it's a little too bubblegummy for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to wear it. And that's why I don't pay attention to it. And the men's clothing fits me way, way better.
Mm-hmm.
Just for me personally. I like a little baggier clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curvy, so I just like that an androgynous kind of look.
Okay.
But I don't pay attention to them, and I hate to say it. I do pay attention to Married to the Mob, for sure.
Okay.
But
Shout out to Leah.
yeah, and I'm a supporter of her. I think she's badass, and I actually think that her ideas are great. And I love her Supreme Bitch t-shirt because everything is that what Supreme used to be, she tries to still do, is like pay homage to somebody really special, or get like this weird like connection to an artist or a movie or something like that. And I love that. Like I'll buy it if it has this weird hidden meaning.
Gotcha.
You know? But there's not that many women's streetwear brands.
Yeah, there's not.
Which is unfortunate.
And I also feel bad because if we have any female listeners, they're probably screaming brand names in the living room right now.
Yeah, that's true. But
it's once again, I think a lot of things like Kelly was saying, it's like it's like pastel-y and these colors and like ideas that not all women may want to do.
Yeah.
And it's not even hot right now. And it hasn't been.
How about Kelly just give us the top 5 of streetwear things, men or women?
Okay, pressure's on. Okay, streetwear.
I mean, we had a long discussion about this last week, so we don't need to touch on it if you want to come back to it. But it's just so interesting. I want to try to get like a female's perspective because we don't have a lot of that on the podcast.
I just go by what fits me. So like, it's not like their collection necessarily, but just like how I like the quality of the clothes and stuff like that. Bape is my favorite by far. I just have a lot of Bape that I love, and that the quality, the quality doesn't go away. And like, not to be weird, but I have really big boobs. So like, their men's t-shirts fit me so perfectly. Like, I don't have to worry about like, oh my God, whatever. Obviously Supreme. Yeah. And then trying to think.
This is where we got caught up.
But it's hard. It's like a lot of people are trying to compete with those kind of styles. Like big brands are trying to compete with those styles. I love A-Life.
Yeah, shout out to A-Life.
I have some really good A-Life sweatshirts. Yeah, Billionaire Boys Club.
Did we even bring BBC up?
I don't think we did.
Damn, that's crazy.
I have some old BBC t-shirts that I've collected through the years. I collect like old band t-shirts and shit like that. But I literally will, like, even if I love the shirt, if it doesn't feel good, I won't buy it. Like, I need it to be soft and worn in. And like an old BBC t-shirt is like, oh, I love it. Like, I love those shirts. I almost don't even wear them because I don't want to wash them. You know?
What are your thoughts on Kith?
I like going there once in a while. It's like super severe for me sometimes, and I don't think that, like, it's an enjoyable shopping experience, I guess, but it's not like, I don't think that their selection is like so great. I think it's an experience store. In
terms of, and when I say Kith, I mean in terms of like Ronnie like doing box logos and stuff like that. Yeah,
like, I mean, like, there are actual designs. I don't think they're bad. I don't look at them and like, I need that. I need to buy that.
You hit the treats?
Huh?
You hit the treats?
I've hit the treats. When I go to Miami, I'll always go in and like get ice cream. Like, I don't really go to the Soho. I bought sneakers outside out of a trunk outside of Kith, but I don't really like go. I don't go like in the store that much.
What's your sketchiest purchase that you've made? Because clearly you've had a couple.
Oh God, that's hard. I mean, my sketchiest purchase, Jesus Christ. There's so many.
Well, what did you buy out of the trunk that one time?
I got the pink Supreme blazers, those like low top suede blazers.
Oh, okay.
That say like "fuck the world" on the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those, I love them. And then like, I had the sneaker plug. He doesn't do it anymore because now he's like a 9 to 5 and he's like getting married and all the shit, whatever. Loser. No, but he would always hook me up. He wouldn't give it to me for retail, but not for what he was gonna resell it for.
Okay.
Like kind of like a middle thing,
like a family price type thing.
Yeah, he was he was really good, super dependable with that. But yeah, that was that purchase that I made. But I was like so obsessed with getting the pink ones, and I've fucked them up, which I fuck up my sneakers like. And I still wear them. Like, depending on what it is that I buy, like, I'll wear them into the ground and still wear them and like really not give a shit.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
But I love that. I love it, and I think it gives it character. But a lot of people are like, "What are you doing? Like, it costs so much money." But I'm like, no, like, these are mine. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna like jump in the mud, but But it's weird because after I like bought them and like got them and he was like, "Okay, here, I got you for a good price, whatever." I went to Buffalo Exchange. Like randomly, and the tan ones were like, you know how they have behind the counter shit?
Mm-hmm.
$35 for the tan Supreme. Same exact
Same one,
blazers.
Damn, that's crazy.
And-
Wait, did you guys also see that someone found a pair of mags at Buffalo Exchange for $350?
Oh my God.
$350.
I had no idea.
They in Fight Club right now for $60,000. Someone found them at Buffalo Exchange for $350.
I had a friend
I
that
gotta see that
was
one.
a manager there for a long time.
Yeah, look it up.
And she would always tell me, she's like, I try to tell them, because she would text me pictures, and I'd be like doing my research and like, no, like, don't put them out for that price. Like, that's so stupid. You guys are gonna lose a ton of money.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna make a big come up. She's like, they don't think that this is hot, and that's like a big, like, company, like Buffalo
Yeah.
Exchange. But they wouldn't pay attention to it. And there was a WNBA player. I'm a size 11 in women's, right? So that's why I wear so many men's sneakers.
Yeah.
There was a WNBA
You're a
player.
9.5.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. I'm not a 9.5. I'm an 8.5.
Oh,
I'm a
that's
10.
right.
Okay,
Right, I got
so
you,
I should
got you.
clarify. I'm a 10.5 in women's sneakers.
Oh,
But
okay.
women's shoes, they go 8.5, 9.5, 10, 11.
Right, yeah,
They
yeah.
jump. So men's fit me better, whatever. So there was this girl that had like a sponsorship. She was in the WNBA, and she was my exact same size, and she would get all these sneakers from Nike and go to Buffalo Exchange, the location that my friend worked at in Chelsea. And they would be like the sky high Milans with like the snake skin and all of those, like, whatever. I mean, people don't love those sky highs. I like them. I think they're cool. I think there's like a cool middle way. Like, they're girly, but not too girly, whatever. And I would literally go there and just like take
Yeah.
all of them. And I would look at them like they're crazy. I'm like, you can go to Bloomingdale's right now, and these are $300.
Yeah, that's
And you're selling them to me for like $70, which
yeah, that's crazy.
it's
But you know what? I think this is a good segue, because I think we need to help Lawrence out with something that he's going through that I think you've had. It seems like you've had similar instances. So if Lawrence, you want to set it up?
Basically, I went to a store, met one of the employees, struck up a conversation, and gave them my information, and now they are looking out for me and holding certain sneakers for me.
He got plugs.
that's cool. What store? You don't want to
I
say.
don't want to say on.
Good for you.
But it's one of those things where it's like, all right, if you say a shoe on the secondary market is worth $400 and the retail's $200. If you pay $200 for the sneaker, how much would you give the plug?
Now wait, hold on. So this is something that I didn't know, because we were talking about this before the podcast started. Now the person that's hooking him up doesn't have the shoes. It's not an easy exchange. There's a register involved.
So I have to go to the store.
So you feel like you need to tip them.
Yes, there you go. I want to tip that person.
But it's not something where it's like a quick, like, here's the money, here's the shoe. It's like, no, you got to ring that up.
They're gonna have to ring up.
They're saving it for him.
They're gonna have to ring up the shoe.
Yeah.
And then I pay, and then I still have to message that employee and say, hey, now here's the question. Do you make it, since this is the first time I'm interacting with this person on this type of level, it's like, do you say, hey, I got, something for you, or what do you, how do you go about without making it awkward between you and the person?
Do you know if they have like a love for shoes or like streetwear or anything like that?
I've seen the employee and Jordans when I've gone there to the so they do have some type of love for.
So then my take on it would be like, if there's something that is like a new release that you really love, like, let me know and I'll do my best to get it for you. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do. And or if there's like one item specifically, like, help them find it maybe for like a cheap price, but I don't think I would pay them money.
See, that's the thing. It's like, if you say, hey, or hey, I got here's $70, here's $80 or whatever. It's like, you don't want to be like, you don't want them to think, all right, you don't want to make it a weird situation.
Of course, but you don't want to seem like you're taking advantage of them either.
There you go.
But they didn't have to do that for you.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, this person is like, hey, I'm looking out. I'll save this pair for you. Come to the store and pick it up. So now it's like, all right, well, you looked out for me. I want to somehow show you that I'm grateful for.
I don't think you got to tip her.
I don't either.
Him or her. I don't think. I don't think.
Yo, we all know it's a girl that thinks Lawrence is cute. Yo, I'm sorry, but like, you got a good personality and shit, but like, nah, it is not.
Wait, but this brings up a conflict of interest, because like if the girl does like you and she's doing it because she likes you, then the logic holds that you should tip her to show her that
she's a prostitute.
No. To show her that this isn't like a flirtatious thing. It's like a business exchange.
Nah, you don't gotta do all that. You're just gonna call her sis. That's it. So, yo, thanks, sis.
Honestly, I think if you don't tip her, she will know that this is a business exchange.
If I don't tip her,
Like, she'll be like, all right, but just like I'm so fucked up. I think like a man, so it's like, I think I do at least, but like, if you don't like say anything about it and you just like ignore it, she'll be like, okay, like I'll still like hold something down for you, because maybe like she'll prolong it.
well, that's what I was saying, because when you start looking at it, you're like, all right, how long will this go on for? You know what I mean? And it's like, do you say are you setting, you're literally it's like setting an expectation going forward. So it's like, yo, L, if this is the first time that said plug looked out for you, male or female,
it's unclear.
Then it's unclear. But I mean, so now it's like
non-gender binary.
So now it's like every time like a limited edition comes out, it's like, all right, so now, you know, where's my 70, or where's, you know, I don't know.
I say don't tip. Just go up and see it like it was a solid favor, and then just play it from there. If you lose it, then okay, then maybe next time.
You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose something, you know.
Yeah, but this one's rocky.
I think,
you know, it could. They're not having. I can't say the story. You're not going to be going there every time you need something.
No, but I mean, at the same time, like, based on the last few months, you know, I think said store is gonna continue to grow and flourish.
I said my thing is don't tip. Maybe, yo, if someone at home want to help Lawrence out with this, or actually if any audience or any listener has a good story like this that we could share, let us know, because this is an interesting topic.
It is very interesting.
It's like How I Met Your Mother, but How I Met My Plug.
People in
I have a story like that, but you go first.
I don't know. I just like, I used to work in high-end retail, like homewares, and our good customers bring presents, like Christmas presents, important holiday presents, and they're not like nice luxury gifts. Like,
was this in Canada?
No, it was in Soho.
Was it Soho?
Yeah.
Whoa, I was going to be saying that's probably some Canadian shit.
And like those customers get the best treatment, because like Lawrence, you're going to buy the shoes at the register, like you said. You're a customer of hers. There's no reason why you can't bring her a gift. Like you could bring her a gift card to Amazon.
Yeah,
and that would be something that like she could use. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, retail employees don't make that much money. And so, like, the customers that are nice to them, that they do bring presents at luxury places.
Well,
you should bring her a
luxury,
Hallmark card to say thank you. Like, yo, thanks, sis. There's a little Hallmark card with the envelope and shit.
Well,
That's funny. But I like notes. I like handwritten notes. But if somebody gave me a handwritten note, I'm be like, oh, you trying to...
I don't know. Well, customers are very close with people that they shop with.
But you worked in technical luxury. That's like established that it's luxury, right?
Yeah.
So like you guys had frequent customers that you knew were gonna drop thousands of dollars. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So they feel indebted to you because of the amount of money.
It's so funny. Real quick, I'm sorry. I had another store. Another high-end store, one of the higher-end stores in New York, and I had not a plug, but like a guy who would literally, like, you know, like text me and let me know when shit was coming out, and I not once was like, yo, Lawrence, you gotta tip this dude. Like, it never crossed my. So it's like a weird, like, you know, but I don't know, and we'll go for it. Hold up.
So is it really just? Are we really debating this because it's a girl? Like,
well,
do you feel
I have
like,
a story though.
Yeah. Oh, tell us yours.
Sorry, not to keep like whatever, but there's this guy that I met, and I was not sober, but nice. He was like, oh yeah, like I'm a stylist and da da da, and I was like, oh, you have. He looked great, so I'm like always, you know, drawn to people that are well put together, like I like what they have on, or like I want to ask them about it, whatever. And he was like into me, but I was quickly realized like this guy is fucking crazy. Like, I need to really be careful. But he has this crazy plug at Supreme.
Oh.
And, like, crazy plug. Like, he personal shops for, like, rich kids and all that kind of stuff.
I think I might know who this is.
We'll let's offline about that, because I'm not trying to get... So,
I know it's you, dog. Yeah, keep going.
So... But he still, to this day, will be like, he'll just, like, it's established that, you know, we're friends and I don't, you know, want anything beyond that.
Okay.
And it's not like I'm using him type of thing. But, like, let's say, for example, right? This is what I do for him. I don't tip him money.
Right.
And I don't treat him like shit. Like, he's not a bad person, you know what I mean? I think he's very interesting and cool. He's just like a little 730, you know, and I don't want to I don't want parts with that. But he... will text me, you know, when there's a drop, like, okay, what do you like? And anything I can get at retail price, I'll get you, and I'll try and whatever. Or if I see, like, round 2, like, post something that, like, for example, I want the Motion logo so bad. That's all I want. I want the Motion logo Vans, and I want the t-shirt.
Okay.
And I just want it. And I don't even know if I'll wear it, but I want it because I love Goodfellas, and that is something that I wanted for a long time. And they had, like, my size. I love an XL men's t-shirt. Like, I just like how that fits on me. And I text him and I was like, I will pay you $50 if you just go and get this for me. Round 2 price. It was like 150 or like between 100 and 150. And he went and he was like, oh, it wasn't here by the time I got there. And I believe him, obviously, because I would have paid him. But that's how I go about it. But that's a little bit...
Right.
different. So I guess I do tip him, and I'm being a fucking hypocrite right now. But that's because I'm like, oh, seek this out for me type of shit. Not like, oh, you're holding it and you're
Wait, what was keeping you from going down to round 2?
Me?
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I was in Atlanta.
Oh, you were okay. I got you.
Yeah,
No,
I would have gone. I go by myself.
We never told the audience what Kelly does.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we didn't really do that.
Yeah, Kelly, what do you do?
So I work in TV. I work in production management, which is like, but it's
What?
no, it's
That's
cool.
the coolest fucking thing ever.
It's not. I mean, I want to be.
Kelly, you're so fucking cool. Stop
Okay,
it.
Becky, first of all, you guys are way cooler than me. But I work in a lot of comedy shows in production management. So it's like a lot of logistics and stuff like that. I'm trying to work my way out of logistics and into creative.
Where are you working right now? So the audience knows.
I work for a show called Impractical Jokers. And I worked there for a while. In between, I'll jump on different projects, but that's like my home. And I love it. It's like
you work with my homie Justin Lanza. Shout out to him.
Justin Lanza. Oh, the Ghost Banger.
Yep, the Ghost Banger. Guys,
Y'all
go
don't know.
YouTube Justin Lanza's Ghost Banger. I've never seen this video, but apparently it's great. But shout out to him. Shout out to all the jokers.
Yeah, it's a good family. They tease me about my sneaker obsession all the time. So
That's great.
Just like my real family. My one aunt is like, why do you buy so many sneakers? She's from Long Island, very Italian. She's like, why do you buy so many sneakers? They're so ugly. I'll give you some heels. And I'm like, Lainey, you're drunk. Get out of my face.
No, you know what I'll do is I'll edit this point into the beginning so it seems seamless.
Okay. Or you could leave it at the end.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it feels when I get to the computer.
I have another thought about heels, though.
What?
So
Okay. They make your butt and your legs look good because
Hell
they
yeah.
force you to stand forward, like to tilt your hips forward, right?
Yeah.
So like when you're wearing, like, listen, I would prefer wearing sneakers all the time, but aesthetically,
oh my God, yeah. Like there's pictures of me in heels where I'm like, my legs look awesome.
right?
And I look super like my posture is good and stuff like that. I have gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm not gonna fake it. Like most of my friends, I call myself like the bodyguard. My friends are like small and cute and tiny, and they wear like, you know, like heels, and they could wear them all night. And I used to try to like pretend and like go out with them, and I'm like, I'm not about this life.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're still walking, but I'm
actually
sit
really
here.
into those Jordan wedges.
You are.
Yeah, I like those on girls. What are you laughing for?
no, I'm just laughing, Chris. I just can't laugh. Bro.
Well, I like the wedges.
Like the wedge is awesome.
You don't like the wedges?
No.
Why not?
I just like regular Jordan ones, like no wedges.
But you get the added benefit of the butt.
Yeah, that's why I like Sky Highs.
Talking about the Mariah Carey shits, not the Mariah, like not the shit.
I don't even know if they're real. I've just seen Jordan 1 wedges.
Listen, I just think it's a funny confluence of events when asses are so in and so are sneakers because they do not help each other out.
But that's why.
Depends on the sneaker.
We need to get Jordan wedges back out in the market. So we can have chicks in the sneakers, but be showing the butt like that.
All right, you know what? I also want to say, butts are fucking great, and I look at men's butts, women's butts. I look at butts. I love butts.
Becky, do you look at guys' butts?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my mom taught me how to look at guys'
that.
butts. She has a great relationship with my father. Yeah, like I love butts, but like, can we not focus on the butt so much? Like my butt insecurity is like through the fucking roof.
Really?
It's like, bring back the boobs. What happened to the 90s?
Well, no, 90s are coming back, so boobs will be back around. But I think we should take this time. We have some email questions that we need to answer. So let me pull these bitch-ass motherfucking questions up. Lawrence, we actually discussed this last week on the podcast, but I edited it out because it wasn't a good discussion. But we had a request to talk about the new React Element 87s.
Okay.
So if you remember the conversation we have, you don't need to because we're going to have a whole new one right now.
Sure.
Have you seen these yet?
No.
Okay, I'm going to pull them up. So Lawrence, what do you think about those sneakers?
I think they're actually probably the best new silhouette, and probably they give me Tom Sachs Mars Yard vibes. Beautiful sneaker. North America releases, I think, July 12th or some shit like that.
So that's one colorway. I'm showing her the tan. Yeah, I like them a lot.
Like them a lot.
To me, they have off-white vibes, which I don't know if is on purpose or not.
Mm-hmm.
Totally on purpose.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably. But very off-white vibes to me, but very beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
I think those are great. I like the black ones probably the best. You ever seen a pair of shoes and just like you look like you get dirty so easy?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, the tan white ones look like they get dirty mad easy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those are fucking bananas.
They are.
Beautiful silhouette. Like I said, just one of the best new silhouettes in 2018. Easily.
Oh, Becky's down. Becky's with him.
She's like, whoa.
Yeah.
They look like they're made of jelly.
Let me see him again. Yeah, I really like the sole. They look like a very breathable shoe.
Yeah, they look beautiful, bro.
Yeah, so off-white.
The bottom reminds me of like the 2 Chainz chain thing a little bit.
Oh, okay. How
The
long?
Versace sneaker.
How long do you guys think that Nike's just gonna make like very similar off-white shoes for?
How long they gonna
Like-
off whites?
Yeah, not specifically off-whites, but I think they're gonna try and like touch a little verge on all the shoes. Because that's what I'm saying. With these, it's like those could be off-whites if you just put some quotation marks on them.
I think
Yeah.
they're gonna run the silhouette into the ground. Just the whole Nike, the off-white idea, the whole, and like I think they're just gonna run this shit as long as they can.
These ones specifically.
Like the Reacts, just like you said, they get. I mean, the Reacts give me Mars Yard off, like you said, off-white vibes.
Yeah.
And so like I said, I just feel like these off-white is. Speaking of off-white, real quick, they had the soccer collaboration today.
For the World
yep.
Cup.
World Cup. Like I said, I don't know how long they're gonna keep this off-white train going for, but I mean, when it's all said and done, I mean, goddamn, it's gonna be at least probably 50 silhouettes that come out.
So easily, no one's gonna come close to the amount of collabs that he's done with Nike. Like he's gonna hold that top shelf, like I'm the Nike guy for like ever.
And it came at, I guess, it's like a perfect storm. Everything came at like from Louis Vuitton to all of this shit at the perfect time.
Yeah.
He always getting headlines and shit. All right,
But it's a genius sneaker, and that whole fucking concept behind it is so genius. I don't think it's gonna get washed out. I don't.
no, I'm getting sick of it now. Like
are?
it's very liquidated to me. If they did it, now, I'm not even saying just the one shoe, but if he, like if he just kept it at Chicago's, I would have claimed that to be like one of the best collabs I've seen almost ever.
I think if they kept the original 10.
Yeah.
Even if you add the Chuck Taylors and the original 10.
I hate the Chuck Taylors.
Chuck suck.
Well, yeah, they were. I mean, to me, they were kind of like the afterthought in terms because they remember it dropped as the original 9.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the Chuck Taylors came out 6-7 months later.
Yes.
But just if you kept it at that instead of now you're just adding shit, and it's not. I don't. Once again, I don't think it's Virgil. I think it's Nike realizing, hey, fuck this. We have something that we've driven life into this brand again.
What were the orange and black joints that we were making fun of?
The orange and black.
They just came out like yesterday and today.
The Zoom Fly.
The Zoom Flies. Yeah. We were just shitting on it. They have this like random blue dot on them, and we were like, "What the fuck is this for?"
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing now, which is fine. It's still a good shoe. Like I liked it. I like it a lot. Like I would get the blue. We talked about it. Like you would get the black just so it's easier, but the orange is pretty popping. But it's like it's getting too much now. He's really liquidating the whole concept.
Yeah,
I think the blue and what like I'm fucking up, but like what are they called? The North Carolina, like the blue and white.
Oh, UNC ones.
Yeah, the UNC one. It's like whatever.
What?
Yeah. No, it's cool. I'm not saying it's not cool.
I loved them. That was my favorite one, and I wanted the Prestos, and I wanted those.
The UNCs are like the yays of the
Are you
where you're
like the blue- the
it's
yellow
good,
moon.
yeah.
Of Off-White.
What's say it again?
You're saying they're like the yellow moon of Off-White?
It's like, yeah, like the white ones were cool to me. Lawrence didn't like them. I like the white ones. I was like, all right, you keep it crisp pair. But now it's like going to the blues. It's like, well, you're not really.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Like-
I just love them the most visually. I thought they were really cool, and I was like, I wanted 3 sneakers for the summertime, and that was one of them. And I didn't get them.
Hey, wait, don't get me wrong.
You still
It's
have
a
an
good
opportunity
shoe.
to get
But
them. You still have to get them at retail too.
yeah,
So
they're posting those everywhere.
well, they're coming out June 19th. That's
Yeah.
supposedly the boutique release date. But I mean, from I don't know if you're looking at it from a resale value. I mean, I don't like the UNCs as much as I like the Chicago's.
Yeah, I agree with
are
you
gonna
there.
hold. They always hold a special place in my heart. I think just because it was the top sneaker out of the original collection. But I mean, Nike is just fucking whoring this shit out. You got
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're whoring it out.
You got 2 more Prestos coming out. You got 3 more Blazers coming out. You got fucking 2 more Air Max 97s. A couple pairs of Zoom Flies without the fly in it that's coming out. It's just a lot of, it's a lot of shit.
So then, what do you want? What would you wish that Nike would re-release or?
In terms of what from that off-white
Wait,
collection?
yeah, with Virgil, you're saying like what we want from him?
Yeah, sure. I guess.
I want him to stop. That's it.
Okay, then what?
Leave it alone.
No. Okay, then what do you want Nike to do? Because I like the retro re-releases. Like,
Oh no, it's not about the retro or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying specifically with the Virgil thing. Like he's done it too quickly. Like he got three different sets of these 10 shoes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And
Okay,
more.
yeah.
Like he's doing too much. If
I thought you were saying Nike.
Oh
as
no, not Nike specifically. But like if they did this once a year with Verge, so like every year they had a new 10, that would have been cool. But we've had like 40 shoes in the past 3 months. It feels
Yeah,
like.
that's a little
When you
much.
look at collabs like with designers or whatever, when you look at like Don C, when he had the Don C 2s, like he released a pair in 2015, then a pair
Yes.
in 2016,
Yes.
then a pair in 2017, the pink ones, which didn't even see a widespread men's release, and that was it.
Yeah.
Or you look at I'm trying to think. You look at Fragment ones, like like he did a Fragment line, but it wasn't like, all right, so now you're gonna do your. He didn't even get a Part 2 Jordan like 1. He just got his 1 Jordan, and he did a bunch of like he did Fragment Roches and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Like with Virgil, it was like, all right, so in November you're gonna have your first Part 10, and then literally 3 months later or 3 or 4 months later, you're gonna have a Part 2. Like and
Yeah, it's just too quick for me.
it was just
Yeah.
like too quick, like for people to sit there and to marinate and be like, oh fuck, like this is amazing.
Like I'm over it. When the Chicago's came out, I saw people wearing them. I was like, oh shit. But the day the UNCs came out, I saw a girl wearing the ones, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
Really?
Like yeah, I was literally like over it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool.
It's all because of social media. It's because of the world we live in. Because look at music. It's like everything is like, oh, it's like, okay, I just dropped something, and now in like another month or two, I'm going to drop something again, and it's going to be this whole big whatever. And people are just like, I can't handle all of this at once, and now I think it's boring because I'm not interested in like looking at it or
I also
to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of get what you're saying, but it's weird. Because I'm getting tired of sneakers because of social media, but with music, it's kind of like people want it more consistently. Like I'm getting a fair amount of good sneaker releases. Like the past year has been really good for sneakers, if you ask me, and it has been for music too. But I've had enough of sneakers. I haven't had enough of music.
Yep.
Like we're getting 7 new songs from our favorite artists every week in this month, and I can't wait for the new shit to come out, and I'm still listening to the old shit.
Well, were you talking about Kanye?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, but like think about like Drake and how he'll like release another thing, and then there's another thing and another like small mixtape, or like somebody will come out and they'll do this like surprise like drop of music, and then like in another month I'm not thinking of a good example, but I feel like there's just so much, like you're bombarded, and it makes me be like, I don't want to listen to this new shit. That's me. I'm still listening to like old ass shit.
no, I got you. No, for me,
I
it's
just
kind of
think
the
it's
opposite.
a lot all the time.
No, for me, I'm like, oh, I can just make the summer playlist bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, Drake's album comes out. So, yeah, so this month still, we get Drake coming out the 27th. Tomorrow we're getting Nas, and then we get Tiana Taylor. Like,
Yeah.
I can't complain
Tiana
about any
Taylor
of that.
have a freaking hit album.
And also, wait, did you guys see the cover of the Drake album?
Yeah.
It looks like a memorial picture.
Yeah, it does.
Like he admits defeat. Like there should be candles around it or something. Like he.
I think he
Oh,
admitted
man.
defeat with that Degrassi video too,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a weird way. Like, I mean, I don't know when that was made, but he's basically showing everyone like, yeah, I'm still that kid that was on Degrassi.
I didn't
That
even.
hood.
I didn't watch it. Drake is canceled for me for a while.
Oh, really?
I'm giving Pusha T the respect he deserves.
Well then. Okay.
No, I'm saying just for a while. When the album comes out, I'm gonna listen to it. But until then, I'm not checking for Drake.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Oh no, I was gonna say it was a question from one of our awesome listeners, Ryan. I wanted to address real quick.
Oh yeah. He's the one that asked us to talk about the elements.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh no, he asked me about the Kim Jones Nike sneakers.
Yeah.
Which and I like the white version.
White version's cool. Hold on, let me pull these up for Kills.
Have you seen the Kim Jones Nikes? Kim Jones, the former art, the director at Louis Vuitton. He did a collab with.
There's a black one too.
I just want to say I like Kelly so much. This is the first time you've stumped her in an hour and 5 minutes. And
I know who Kim Jones is, but I have not seen the sneaker,
Yeah, let's go back. Let's take
and
a
I don't.
Let's take a
It's a
peeky.
sexy sneaker.
You don't like it, really?
I think the white version is much better than the black version. The black version looks like a boot.
Well, he just showed me the white version, and I'm like,
Hold on. I'm trying to find a good one. Damn, what the fuck? All these other models coming up. Here's a black. I was trying to not get it on stock, but that's fine.
I deleted StockX last week.
You did.
How come? Too much
Because I
time on
had a
it?
problem.
Yeah. I like that.
I got a huge fucking problem. I will drink and bid on sneakers, and then the next day they'll be like, "You won," and I'm like, "I won what? This is dope."
Oh, yeah,
And
I
they're
used to do that with
and
eBay all the
I look at my
time.
checking account, and I'm like, "The fuck?"
Yeah.
I used to get wasted in college and go on eBay.
Yeah, in college, right? But
Yeah.
you're clearly grown out of it, and you're an adult. I
Yeah.
have a way to go.
Shout out to eBay for being the original reseller.
The original.
They're having like a I don't want to say like a convention, but they're having like a sneaker thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's and I guess it's their first like acknowledgement that like we're in the sneaker game.
Oh, totally. To kind of piggyback over what Kelly was saying, with StockX, like I've been monitoring StockX for like the last 3 days because the Travis Scotts keep dropping in price.
The Air Force Ones?
No,
the
the
4s.
Air Jordan 4s, Travis Scott 4s, and I'm like just waiting for the right time.
What
to
are they at right
snipe.
now?
They're at like $350.
Dude,
You're right there.
Sneakers right now are so like cryptocurrency. It's fucking crazy.
But I mean,
I agree.
It's bananas.
They originally started at like
See that
600.
article
Which
in the
one?
New York Times?
Which one?
So you reading the New York Times, you reading the Business Insider. What the fuck I gotta stop watching Instagram videos and shit, man. Big booty models. I gotta get something.
I'm addicted to Instagram models too, Lauren. So like, don't even feel.
Look,
bad about
I
it.
go on WorldStar after I read at least one Business Insider article. So you got to do that with me.
All right.
You have to balance it out.
Yes, Business Insider, then WorldStar.
I listen to a meditation podcast. I read a fucking Wall Street Journal article, and then I go on Baller Alert for an hour.
Jeez. I'm out here just on Instagram. I gotta do something better with my life.
It's a lot. My brain is tormented by all of it. But what were we saying?
I forget. You were trying to go somewhere.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I was just saying like what Kelly was saying with the whole you putting a bid in, like, you know, and on StockX, and you wake up the next morning like, oh, I won. So I think I'm trying to do that right now with these Travis Scotts. And
Wait, yeah, what are they at right now? What did you say?
350 in my size.
Okay. Wait, are you about to buy them now?
No, I'm waiting for them to drop. No,
But you're pulling out your. What are you? Are you?
I'm just checking. Sorry, I'm taking care of something. I apologize, Chris.
What's your limit on sneakers, Chris?
Right now, is 200 retail if I'm going to buy one, and I only say that because I stumbled upon the Tinker 3s that down the street from here. Actually, I was walking towards here.
No way.
Yeah, no, so I bought them at 200, and I normally would never have done that, but I'm going to set that as my limit now because I did it once in the past year. So
That's a good limit.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Keep it at 200.
Keeping it 200.
Keep it at smart man.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Once every 6 months, because I'm an adult, I can't be buying, 4 sneakers a weekend like I used to. Mm-hmm. Every 6 months, max $200 retail.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
My, yeah.
Well, this is also a business for you.
I know that face. I've had the same face.
I was going to say a lot. I mean, depends on, like with me, it's like, all right, I'm going to buy this and then I'm going to either sell it. A lot of times I, flip the shit or keep it or whatever. It's a problem. It's a bad.
It's not bad if you flip it. I feel like you're good about that. I'm like, oh, if I get it, then it's mine.
Nah,
Wait, Lawrence, how do you feel about the Don C hybrid?
Don C Legacy 312.
Yeah, because we were talking about Don C earlier. I figured we might as well at least. I don't want to forget about him.
Man, listen, this is the same man that's selling a fucking blank Mitchell & Ness jersey for $400. Like, Don C has no, like, it's like, I don't know what the fuck Don C be thinking sometimes or who's gassing him, but like, these shits are like, to me, like trash. The lime green shits that Kid Cudi was wearing. Like, it's like a Jordan Spizike, man.
It is. You don't like it though?
Side.
Yeah. I mean, for a hybrid, I was like, ooh, but it's still a hybrid. I guess he's doing a Timberland boot next year. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be denim.
Really?
And by I think, I'm saying I know. I heard. I saw it. Mm-hmm. I got that inside info sometimes, Oh, you know what? Speaking of that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know if I could say it yet.
We'll discuss it.
I just ran into a buddy outside today. Mm-hmm. And he's working with a... I'll just say this. He's working with an old basketball company that everybody likes, and they're going to come back and do some shit. It's going to be cool. He said he wants to come on the podcast, though. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I don't want to spoil it. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, I'll come on the podcast and tell. It'll be like real news. I'm like, this is news. Okay, well, it seems like we're coming to a close.
Already?
Yeah. Already, baby.
Oh,
wait. You and I were talking about the little yay game before the podcast started. So I want to shout that out. Basically, Lawrence and Becky, I don't think you both know about this. Some guy is on Kickstarter and he's trying to make a platforming game that's based off an artist series that he does called Little Yay. Mm-hmm. So he basically draws like chibi versions of like musicians, which is sort of like an anime style. Mm-hmm. Wait, cover me while I fucking Google this guy's name because I want to give him his due.
It's just like a classic ass video game with like one of my bosses sent it to me today.
Yeah, the demo's out.
You would love this. And I started playing it, and it's just like it's like Super Mario Brothers, but with Kanye West.
Yeah. No, it's basically Super Mario Brothers, but you're playing as Kanye. It's
really
great.
I gotta check it out.
It's cool.
Yeah, so they got a Kickstarter. Basically, there's a demo out you can play right now, but he's
on what platform?
It's their website.
Just on PC. It's like a PC game. Yeah, you can go on and play it right now. Wait, what the fuck? I just had his name. Shit. Oh, Ali Graham. Allygram's a UK artist. Yeah, but he does all these. I'm showing Lawrence right now the style.
Oh, that shit is kind of dope.
Yeah. So it's just little cartoons, but he's making like a 2D video game of it. And as an artist that has many personal projects that have failed in the past before because of lack of funds, when I see someone doing something like this and I really enjoy it, I'm like, oh, I gotta throw some money.
Support.
Yeah, I gotta throw some money because it's not fair.
No,
That's so true.
It's really not fair.
I feel like most people, like not most people, I shouldn't say most, but a lot of creative people that their projects have failed, they're like bitter. And they're like, I'm not gonna, like, that's hot, but I'm not gonna even like support it or whatever. But that's the right thing to do.
Well, yeah, that's almost some hater shit. Like,
yeah, of course. But I know a lot of people that are like that. And it's like, if you really love something and you see like this is so unique and it's fun and like I want it to be a big thing, like I'm gonna support it. I think that's cool.
yeah, the Kickstarter culture is really interesting to me because it's a lot of bullshit that's on there, but there's a lot of people get overlooked because of all the bullshit that's on there.
Exactly.
But this guy's really cool. So I'm gonna
yeah, throw him. Yeah,
gonna throw
support,
some
man.
money.
Support.
Should I throw him some money under the podcast name? Because I guess you can get mentioned in the video game.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Sub Podcast about to be in Little Yay Land. We about to be in Little Yay Land.
Yo, you guys need to, like, this is cool. I see you guys at like a sneaker like convention one day or like Complex Con having your own booth.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Ooh, that'd be fire.
I'm just like giving you that good energy because I
like
see
that.
it.
We gotta get you one of our t-shirts.
Yeah.
I want a t-shirt so bad.
Oh yeah, I'll we'll figure it out. I'll get your number after this because I have the t-shirts at the crib.
Okay, cool.
All right. So yeah, Lil Yay, and okay, we already went over that. Is there anything? So we always end up being trash at the end. Oh, did I'm just looking over this little list I got here. If there's anything else that I wanted to talk about, did anyone see the Cardi B and Seinfeld on Between Two Ferns?
No.
Three
what?
people sent it to me today.
Yo, it's great.
I clicked on it and I didn't hit play, and I'm so mad.
It's
I got
great.
so busy at work.
We won't talk about it because none of you all seen it, but it's great.
Next week.
It's great if we remember. Adidas is coming out with some like Yeezy looking Sambas. Did you see that, Lawrence?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's like literally they made Sambas that are Yeezys. It's like knit top and it's got like the big bulky bulge in the back of the shit. They're called Sobakov. That's what I guess they are. I like them, but
Are they a Russian shoe?
no, real quick.
Solbakov.
Yeah, but this is how the podcast always ends. We end up being trash because we're like, is there anything else?
We're
And
not
I-
trash.
And I
No.
keep going like, wait, there's one thing I wanted to say.
I'm saying we, like, oh, I'm a part of your podcast. No, but you guys aren't trash.
Adidas Sobakov.
Kelly, you're totally a part of our podcast.
I love it. I love it. I love the topic.
Oh, I
and
totally appreciate
everything. I really do. Like, even like just the based on the logo. But I know you guys like really, really know your shit. I'm like, I don't know.
Nah, Kels, you know a lot of shit. Please don't do that.
You guys are like encyclopedias. What? No.
Now you don't fuck with these?
Also, those Kim Jones shit that you just showed me before. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I sound super disrespectful, but like that looks like a shoe
know.
that I would get in Models.
Mm-hmm.
I like these a lot. I like what they did with the branding.
I can't.
Come on. Look at that. That's a good shoe. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's why this podcast is
Not
great because we
into
all have
it.
different ideas and we all accept each other.
Yeah, I respect it, but I'm just not with it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, Lawrence. Because last week you told a story about the drink at the bar,
Oh, yeah.
but something happened with the audio file where the beginning of your story got cut out, so I just took out the whole thing. But we did get a request to have more stand-up stories. So you mind telling it again?
Yeah, no problem. I mean,
And after this, we'll close it.
basically, I did a show.
I was there.
Chris was there. Bartender was liking my shit. As soon as I get off stage, bartender says, "Hey, would you like a drink?" Now, in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, she's about to give me a free drink. I'm just gonna tip her out."
Because as comedians, it's not uncommon for us to get paid in drinks.
Well, it's
Exactly.
not uncommon for us to just get a drink after a good fucking set.
That's also facts.
And then so I'm like, sure. I'm like, I'll just take a rum. Shorty says, "Yo, would you like house rum, or would you like, would you like well rum, or would you like top shelf?" So I'm like, I was just like, let me just get a regular rum with no biggie. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna give you your money. So then afterwards, she's like, so I'm kind of like, all right, are you about to charge me? She's like, oh, so your total's gonna be $7.99. And at that point, I was looking like, wait a second, you're breaking protocol right here. You just laughed at my shit. You told me one of my jokes about marriage applied to you in your life, and then you charged me for a fucking drink, and I still tipped you out the kindness of my heart. It just pissed me off. Like, don't fuck. And then she said, "This is my first day here," and I was like, "Oh, you got a lot to learn."
Yo, the funniest part to me was he came up in front of the bartender. Came up to me and was like, "Do you want this fucking drink? This bitch just fucking tricked me into buying this shit."
Into buying a fucking.
So he gives it to me, and I start drinking it. Then we make direct eye contact. And I'm like,
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, bro.
he was like mumbling about it for 10 minutes. He's
I was
like,
like, come on,
this
man.
bitch tricked my ass. I
would've
got fucking tricked.
It's
Honestly,
because he's always drinking kombucha. So when he gets a chance to have a real drink, like he wants it to be good.
Becky, that was so insightful and so fucking
dude,
real. That came from a real place.
there's times when I do shows where I don't go to the bartender until after I get off stage.
Yeah.
Because then that way I know that they're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna make your drink either extra strong or you can just tip me and you're good.
Yeah.
I never when I do a show and I never make it a point to go before I get on stage because I want the bartender to see me and then be like, oh yeah, dude, there you go.
Yeah.
I got
I
you.
can't believe that there's a bartender that exists that isn't like, here's a drink.
Well, it was her first day, allegedly. so.
Allegedly. Her first fucking day.
I don't drink.
You got.
I don't
I
drink
totally got
until after I'm done for the night now.
Yeah.
That's my path to victory.
There you go.
With that being said,
Oh, I just want to thank Kelly for coming out.
oh yeah, of course, Kelly, come back anytime. You're always welcome.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
you
I might
are.
just sit in on your next couple episodes.
Yeah, of course.
This is
Hell
so fun
yeah.
for me.
Pull up a chair.
Come fucking through, yo.
I really will.
I'm trying to think if I have anything worth promoting that I would want people to come to, and nothing's coming to my head. But keep an eye on my Instagram, I guess, and maybe if there's something worth it, you can come.
Oh wait, tell people Sprayground dropped all their new bags today.
Oh
right?
yeah.
What bags did you design? Tell them what
I don't know what's on the website. I mean, my favorite one was the Sonic the Hedgehog one. That's the only one I'm putting in my portfolio because that's like that one means something to me. I don't ever put anything in my portfolio that doesn't actually mean something to me. So there's tons of shit I've made that I just don't tell people I've made because I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Sonic the Hedgehog bag because I made like the skeleton of that bag, and then I went to the licensed chick and I was like, yo, we have to get Sega. This wasn't something that like we were seeking. It was me going like, I want to make a Sonic bag. So I took the sketch to the chick, and the chick emailed it to them. I did this like all behind management or whatever, and they liked it. So that's why,
great.
yeah. So I did a little loop-de-loop there.
Good for you.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, bro.
And I keep trying to make more Sonic bags. He's like, why do you like Sonic so much? I'm like, what are you talking about, motherfucker?
Why not?
That was our childhood.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Why?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Shut
I think
up.
that's dope.
So yeah, that one is good. I got a Spalding bag coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but I posted that on Instagram too. But yeah, I don't know. Not That Cheney on all platforms. LZD 325 on all platforms. Human Places 3 is the E for Becky. What's your Instagram?
It's Kelly Snackswell. Kelly, like the basic bitch spelling, Kelly. Snacks, like that you eat, and then well. Yeah.
And watching Practical Jokers.
Yes, please do.
Word.
They're in syndication this year.
Yeah, we got a lot of crazy stuff coming out too that I can't really talk about.
I heard that cruise was crazy too.
Oh God, those cruises, they're fun. If the next tickets that go on sale for the cruise, buy a fucking ticket because even if you don't even know the show or if you know it a little bit,
Yeah.
the comedy lineup on those cruises
It was good.
are insane.
Yeah, Tim Dillon, and then was Shafir on there too? And didn't Nick Mullen go?
Yeah, well, I wasn't on the last one, but like, Yamaneika's been on it. Syfe does comedy and he DJs on it. Big J is somebody that's on it all the time. Gilbert Godfrey. I mean,
You know,
it's
it was so funny. So all the comedians that I knew had never been on a cruise before. They all came back with cruise bits.
Yo, really?
Yeah, every one of those guys that I like, they have a cruise bit now. I'm like, oh, because I wish we went to the Jokers one.
They're very interesting. Cruises are an interesting place.
Yeah, because you get a bunch of people that listen to watching Practical Jokers on a cruise. It's like, but yeah, guys. All right. So that's it.
That's it.
Do we have any closing thoughts? Lawrence, is some way you can make it awkward at the end?
Bro, no. I just tried. No, can't do it. What? You
wait.
make me.
It happened. That was so beautiful. You just willed that into existence. I watched it happen and it was unbelievable. But Lawrence is just really like Fuck everybody.
Word.
He hates us.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
That was great.
That was a great episode, yo.
Hell yeah.
That was so fun.
That was a great.
Sup Podcast was recorded at Remember to Be Happy Studios.
If you're in the streetwear, leave us a review and let us know what your favorite sneaker silhouette is.